Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 3 with Black Ice 9, and of course this series we're playing as Italy, El Duce's War. So we need to get these guys heading somewhere useful. We have a HQ around here to attach them to. Back in Athens. Okay, maybe that's too far away. So let's create. Okay, that finally he gets to a good spot. That's too far away. Okay, he's. He can be detached. There we go. There we go. And he can also attach. Don't know who we're going to put in charge there, though. Let's move these guys. Where do we have mountainous? Well, there we go. Okay. That is good. So let's continue. No, we don't want fuel. Move you into the city if we can. I want to send you and you that way. This is looking a little more vulnerable here. We're fighting the hills instead of the mountains. And we're looking like we're down to one unit defending and not for very much longer. I've sent a bunch fighters over here. Okay, they're already air intercepting. They're resting and they're air intercepting. They're gonna get. Okay, you guys come here. Well, this will overwhelm. Local Soviet air levels. We have you guys come up as well. Now a little bigger area. You guys, logistical bomb here. You logistical bomb. Because I think you're getting, yeah, you're getting back too much of your. And now that we have these guys here, see a wish. Well, let's see. Supply mode. Okay. We want to see about encouraging advances here, so we will air supply to here. Major defeat. Where we lost? Oh, here. Okay, we're almost back there to holding the line. Oh, damn. No, thank you for the fuel. Okay, well, let's shift our bombing attacks then. Here, concentrate here. Concentrate here on our counterattack. Let's move you also to here to air supply the Germans, maybe. You attack here. You attack here if you can. Yeah, everybody in. As soon as you can get off, get up to there. Okay, light bombers, you come here. You'll be within range. You guys need much more reorganization. Do it. Okay, well. We're down to hot popularity, oh well. Okay. You guys. Get on board the ship. Come over here instead, because I think we're about ready to have a serious problem in Turkey if we don't. Get more reinforcements. We can always fall back more on the Germans and come down to a single province front here and hold, I think. These guys don't have any supply, do they? So you guys come over here to where you can get some supply. Lost the how. Okay, good for us. Okay, yeah, some raw materials, or rare materials, I should say. I'm gonna turn my flank if I can't kill them. Coggy has been lost. That ain't good news. Battle Commander recognition. Hopefully that'll help us. Now let's do divisional HQs, improve our divisions a bit more. Yeah, like I was worried. Okay, well we can hold here, I think. We got the lake. Got mountains, let's look at that. We can hold here, hopefully. These guys can get reorganized in time. Got some armor coming there, so let's shift some of these guys down to here. And shift the armor down to there as well. These guys will start sending back. Hold that line. Switzerland. Yeah, we give them. No, we don't want fuel. Okay, we've got a lot of good stuff here. Well, get this armor regiment here. Don't know who we'll attach it to. So we see somebody here. Let's move you faster. You faster here. Right into there. And we have new units up. He goes with him there. And we now have 2 divisions here come up. We'll get you here, and then you can move. Probably should have been attached to somebody already. Very good, you're coming in there fast enough. Good, that may be holding the line. Okay, you, well, once you can, you just come in and occupy that province. You head back to here. Oh, didn't really need to do that. You head back as well. You're much faster. Okay, you retreat. You move into the city. Now, how are we doing down in Africa? We're trying to keep everybody in connection. You're holding that port. And you've swallowed up the last of that. Very good. Very good. We hold a big chunk of Africa, just that province there. We never got anybody up there. And you're waiting to go somewhere else. And maybe we should send down one of these units instead down to there. Let's send you down and pick you guys up, because I don't think we need more forces down here. So we'll grab these and probably these guys. Okay, good. We've taken that province. Well, you know, what we should be doing is having... We should be attached to the naval base. Toronto. You should be out there convoy raiding. So should you be attached? And you should be convoy raiding as well. I'm hoping that we can really continue to gut their convoys and maybe starve these guys out. Because if the convoys, if you don't know, I presume most of you do, but somebody may be watching that don't know. Even if we sink the convoys, they still get supply. I don't know if you know that. There is a blockade mechanic, and maybe we should try some of that here, but I don't know how well that works. Yeah, we'll just move out here with you on blockade. But so even if we're sinking the convoys, supplies still get through. It's just if we sink all of their convoys, meaning they have no convoys left to go anywhere, or they're prioritizing convoys for other tasks, bring resources to British industry or to supply other parts of the British Empire, you know, and so they stop sending convoys into this area, then they will lose organization and die. Or, yeah, lose organization and die if we invade. So, okay, so they're now being hit by motorized infantry division. These guys are coming up, and this is their, oh, no, the other one, oh, already made it here. So, okay, 2 armored units. I'll fight here. Who's the one that's retreating? Yeah, they could use an armored unit. They could use that armored unit for sure. Yeah, once they get there, we'll be able to hold this just fine, I think. Don't know if they'll exhaust themselves enough that we can retake this. Okay, you guys come here. You guys start heading back into here. I might as well just head straight there. Light infantry division. Okay. Yeah, we had you fighting in our stuff. Recruit more replacements. Just so we know, we're going to get you back to the front as soon as we can. How are we doing? Okay. We're keeping up with the replacements, at least production-wise. Okay, here are there now and armored unit. So you go into there. Mountain units back to the mountains. lost there. We may get back there in time. Yeah, a couple armor divisions will help. Okay, let's look again and see what we've got. Okay, you can attack here. Just one unit there. Okay. You can also attack here. You can attack here, that would really be helpful. Especially if you actually smash some units. Now let's see, you're just supplies, and we'll supply into here just to make sure we have enough coming in. Okay, you attack into here. We are gonna throw just about everything we've got. One of these guys here. Well, light armor designs has advanced. That's very good. We still have a lot of them. We've lost some leadership because we're down to just high popularity instead of very high. And a defense report. Good. Been a while since we've had one of these. Minor breakthrough. Nice. Another HQ shattered. No, we're not going to push them out. Oh, now. Yeah, always, all defeats are major, and most victories are minor. Yeah. Here, let's attack here. Because if these guys get exhausted attacking everywhere else. Oh, another major defeat. Well, we've lost here. Okay, well. You guys all head back. Move one. Oh, we've had a major division. Oh, here, finally. Well. No, we don't want crude oil. We have a positive element of crude oil. Okay, these guys have. Oh, they're getting there. You come over there to get more supplies. Oh, they're being chewed up, aren't they? Are you getting supplies? Come on, take Leningrad. Get that. Get supplies flowing in there. There's supply there. Well, now you guys try an attack. They're just going to pour way too many units in there. Nope. Stop. I just don't think it's going to win. Okay, and of course we've got better high velocity guns, which we will stop. And what else did we get that is too far ahead? Rolling artillery barrages. I guess that's the one. Yes, stop that. Okay, now we'll come over and improve our medium armor. And for our support units, heavy anti-tank we can upgrade, but that may stop doing that. I don't know. Anti-air. See, I'm worried that anti-air stops that. Artillery would be nice. Upgrade. Yeah, we'll do some other artillery. Send you guys out. Oh, damn. This is not looking good, and I'm worried if I retreat. You retreat back to there. Or if I retreat into here, I'll get overrun. Grand battle plan, that's good. Those things help. Machine gun focus, that would help. Our fighters in the air battles. Well, but I got better naval HQs, that's nice. I'm gonna stop that. Move it over to here. And yeah, we'll take the, see what it is, probably just a generic HQ. Oh, well now here we go, we got a regional leader. I don't think he is a naval command, but oh, there we go. A little bit organized, but okay, well here we stand in August 42. The front looks fairly stalemated. It's probably due to supply problems for the Germans. They've been unable to take Leningrad, unable to take Murmansk. We can barely hold Rostov. I've got some more units coming here. A couple of armor divisions, which, you know, won't show up until November. And in December we'll get some more infantry divisions that are okay, and then whenever these guys, you know, show up, once we get the ICs. I sent these guys down here. Let's load you up, come up to here. Base, we'll pick up them away. I think Africa is well in hand. I don't really foresee major problems taking South Africa. That one sort of British reinforcement that came here really did sort of give me a bit of a problems, but that seems to be taken care of. Now, if you can maybe tell, sort of losing interest in this. I had a lot of interest in it up until a couple episodes ago, maybe. Starting to lose interest. I'm also noticing viewers are going down too. Because there's not much happening. You know, I'm fighting desperately on battles here that I'm actually rather proud of as my generalship, and shifting around and keeping a bunch of these units alive and functioning and holding the front here. But for how much longer? I mean, these are going to become isolated, retreat down into here. We're going to have to hold here and here to do that, and where, you know, how long am I going to play out the grand retreating in Turkey, which of course does help. I know we've talked about, many of you, so glad so many people do posts. We've been delaying, and look at that monster amount of 6 tank regiments, you know, regular tank regiments, 2 heavy armored, you know, heavy tank units, 2 light tank units. Some bunch of these are there's only 4 HQs, so there's only 4 divisions. The rest are the tank brigade type stuff, but that's still slowing up a lot of stuff from getting to where the Germans are. We're slowing up. So there's some Red Army, Red Guard units in here. Then yeah, I think I could fall back and fall around and keep alive here. And keep my Navy holding here to keep from being attacked there, which shortens the front. And this is a complete waste. Let's take a look at Japan. Okay, they've fully taken the eastern side of Lake Baikal, which is good, and they're moving, but I don't either feel like showing, you know, playing every episode out, or even say fast forwarding, taking the time to fast forward and jump ahead. Japan's just doing fair here, doing okay. Would be doing better if they had taken the Philippines. Yeah. Haven't been able to take that, and so that's sort of how it stands here. And I'm sure a few of you would like to see this go on, because hey, you're enjoying it like I am to a degree, but I just don't really honestly see the point in continuing this. In a way, this is very historical, which may be a decent idea for how well, for AI, Soviet versus Germany versus whatever. Now, obviously, this doesn't have TRE, which the SA units, you know, so that makes Germany a little more powerful. But if you know enough about those SA units, they eat a lot of supplies. And, well, you know, look, I got, oh yeah, let's put the Großdeutschland back down here and have it sit here. Good move, guys. Good move. So, and there's a lot of costs involved in TRE, so I think TRE sort of balances things out a bit. And then you have German graphical augmentation. Adds a bunch of stuff, but it also has a bunch of costs. So I think that does sort of, so AI on AI, that's sort of a historical, German weren't able to take Leningrad. They weren't able to take Moscow, and unless they had a big planned offensive, they weren't able to get to, I mean, they did have a big planned offensive and were able to get to Stalingrad, but I wonder what the hell is this stack of units going this way for? Why does the AI want to move them here? I don't know. I don't know if I'm messing things up by trying to hold this here. I know I'm doing good by holding this, but so, and whether it's units springing up via events, or whether it's just the AI deciding, hey, this is the player down here, so we must defeat the player over the AI, that they're focusing all these armor units that I just, as you can see, I just have no hope in pushing back. And it's nice August type weather, so anytime we should, and even when I concentrate, a good 10 or more air units, and some of them are pretty beat up maybe, but I'm not able to counterattack effectively. And because of the I don't know how much, I really actually thought once I saw this we were going to see more action here, that they were going to be able to push more, but they can't. So I don't know. I guess this is probably it for this series. I hadn't planned on ending the series this episode. When I started it because of, this is sort of what, this right here is what's really pushing me more than anything else. This, okay, we're falling back a little bit. Too bad we don't have some more mountainous provinces, but we weren't able to hold the river here. Those are mountains. This isn't long for, and they just have one more ability. They'll take this, and yeah, what's the point of holding this pocket of the, I don't know. Fall back to where? Where do we have? Here do we have mountains? And it just, the front gets longer and longer and longer. Yeah, it just, and I don't see what's going to change. Now, a few of you have advised me, sometimes belatedly, but I think rightly, to build some heavy anti-aircraft and put them in divisions. Had I done that to some degree, obviously I would be short of other things, some regular divisions or something, I don't know. Less aircraft, less something else. Without, that, I don't think I would still be pushing any deeper into it. I'd just be holding a bit better. And if I continue to hold here without losing this province, and hold just fine, and hold just fine, and hold just fine, in 4 episodes, 6 episodes, we're facing another winner. Then it's 43, and then it's 44, and then, Germany, I can't hold this against a D-Day invasion. Germany can't hold this against a D-Day invasion. So, so we're seeing some American bombers, it looks like. Okay. Their transports are being attacked by somebody. So, although there's been some tactical victories and we're doing marvelously down here, just these battles take forever. Doesn't take that long to walk into this damn province. I know it doesn't. And even if you broke this up into a couple of more provinces, you know, like one here, you know, into 3 or something like they should be in this. You could do it like that, and then like that, splitting these other. It still doesn't take this damn long to get into these things. When did the August 21? Okay, so they're almost literally almost there, but still, it's taken months. So, you know, if the U.S. were just to get off its ass as it is now and invade, I did check the code. They won't. The scripted Operation Torch landings here won't happen unless it's Vichy controlled, and since it's Italian controlled, they won't happen. But they won't even, you know, do a big U.S. invasion. And had they been hitting any of these places, we wouldn't be holding here. So, no, it looks like a strategic defeat here, I guess. I just can't see. You know, this was winter, and I really actually thought I was going to be able to push off on the offensive once we got into summer. Not that I was going to be taking Baku or something like that, but I was thinking we were going to push more into here, and I was thinking, yeah, obviously I did those, sort of mess with them and take a lot of territory, but I did think Germany was going to be pushing beyond here by now in August. And since they're not, you know, it's just, I think it's time to end it. I think it's time. So, what next? Germany. I don't know how quickly. I had hope, but just various things sort of kept me from doing it. Adding a bit more to TRE. I might tune up a couple of things before it, just a few events. Really thought I was going to get 10 or 20 events put into it, and I haven't. GGA looks really good. I will check on there. So there may be a couple of 3 days hiatus before we get to the German series. So I want to get it installed and everything working 100% with all of the sub mods. Get Tanganyika and the other ones all tuned up and working well. So, and a little more hype for that if you're going, oh, another German series. Well, it seems very popular and a lot of people like it. Now, you're going, oh, another, even though you're going, oh, another German series, I'd rather see you play Japan, or obviously we've recently done Britain. The big reason I want to play Germany so bad next time, this was not meant to go this long. I didn't think we were going to get to 1940, quite honestly. I thought till 39, well, maybe 40, I don't know. But I didn't think it was going to get very far. Is we have Revolver Held's, the GGA scripted invasions. I really want to try playing against those. I know he's tuned them a bit from his earliest versions of them. You know, conditions under which they happen. And I really want to try that. Really want to see how it would be different. I really worry about invasions in Norway, to really worry about invasions here other than D-Day, to really worry about invasions here. And once I come, because if I understand correctly, and I don't want to know the details, I've sort of skimmed some stuff, but once we start coming into here, he's programmed a few counter invasions into other places. So, like in the last German series, we made it into India for Germany. Well, I think, because I talked to him a little bit about some of the stuff, planned some American counter invasions into India if we do so. So things like that may very well happen. And so what that means is you won't have this kind of thing happening. Oh yeah, garrison on each port and we're fine. Why aren't you on the port? Don't know. And we're fine and don't have to worry about it. No, they're bombing us. Okay. Bombing our factories. Okay. We don't have fighters to oppose them. But we won't be seeing these kind of things if I really got to worry about that while invading the Soviet Union. So it will make invading the Soviet Union more difficult because I won't be able to focus every good unit east. You know, I'll have to have decent units in the west against a possible earlier and other scripted invasion. So even once you maybe invade United Kingdom, there'll be other options. And there may be options. I know there's some sort of invasions under some conditions into Spain. So that could be very interesting. If we get Spain in the Axis, we may have an invasion. And it may just turn out to be, you know, 4 or 5 divisions show up and then we'll just crush them. Could be that. But, you know, we'll see. And it'll be very interesting. So that's the hype that I want to play against his scripted invasion. So, on that note, I want to thank you all for watching the series. I really do appreciate it. And if you can, like the videos. And, of course, post questions, comments, suggestions, and ideas. Really want those. Again, we are going to be playing as Germany, so play country X. You know, you can post it, and I keep it in mind. But it's not going to change what the main thing is to do. And then sort of mentioning the main thing, I'm planning, because I've been watching the viewing numbers, and weekend episodes really have been pretty low viewing numbers, and they haven't necessarily been watched later in the week, equal to fresh episodes released later in the week. So I'm going to move, at least I'm currently planning on moving Hearts of Iron 3, keep it at the same sort of time. It depends on where you are, what time it is, 11 p.m. my time, 5 days a week. Hearts of Iron 4, 5 days a week, noon my time. I'm going to do that, so 5 days a week. Now, what I'm planning on doing then for the weekends is to put an early and a late show on the weekends of other games. Whether it's like doing Lost Horizon, but that'll just be one playthrough, however long that takes. And Gary Grigsby's War in the East, that'll be sort of, you know, the weekend show. I do want to, I think I'm going to start over with Strategic Command. I want to play that again now that I know the game a little better. So some of those episodes for Strategic Command and other things will sort of be the weekend shows. So if you're not terribly thrilled with any of those, well, there might not be anything new to watch on the weekends, but it'll just be something different. And of course, those people who just check the channel out once or twice a week, well, they'll still be, you know, new stuff coming, and they can watch that stuff in the midweek as well. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. So now, of course, the more viewers we get, the more it's worth my effort to put out more content. And what I've sort of seen as a cannibalization of it is, yes, I put out some more content, gets more views, but some of the other stuff seems to get less views. Put out a little less content, the stuff that gets, you know, fewer episodes out, those episodes get more views. So I'm trying to balance it out. But obviously, as we get more viewers, things go up. So if you could share these videos out with other people, links to it on forums, on Twitter, YouTube, you know, YouTube posts, because that kind of thing, or Facebook, or whatever it may be. Do those kind of things. That helps out a lot. So thanks so much if you can do some of that. I really appreciate that. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.